Engineer, merchant, or event. There's also the trainer down there that I'm going to want to be doing. Seminar? An outing amongst colleagues is always a joy. We are only not human. Try the event. Employee brawl. 2 of your employees have been caught red-handed brawling like 2 elves for a hairbrush. Will you be tough and suspend them? What's sanction do? How for how long? I'll ignore it. Those are like 2 of my favorite right now. Trainer. So spend 225 and you get a new ability. Absolutely, I've been using you a lot. Damage dealt increased by 100% to heroes who have not taken any damage. Considering your speed, that's quite good. And then you're quite cool, although you just get more health. Your spoopy scary thing upgrades there. Gromok gets a new ability and also some health. Your haste thing, oh no. One of these upgrade, I'm not quite sure which exactly. Okay, I think the first one upgrades because I think the arrow's at like the bottom of the icon there. So I think this will do more damage and maybe do haste 4. I'm not really sure. Probably upgrades you though, because you're quite cool. To the front, 45 physical damage deals 100% of final damage to the hero positioned behind the target. Oh, okay. Oh, so you just like rip right through. That's quite good. All right, we'll leave it at that. 406 gold left over. Plunder. Ooh, champion guy. Oh. Oh. Here's about the seminar. We spend blood and tears for a bonus type thing. The monstrous resources manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope. As such, she is suggesting you different activities to stimulate them. Okay. Damaging attacks apply burn. Don't do a lot of fire though. But I could stack fire alongside other dots then, and that'd be like just as good. But 50 armor though. For 52 weeks, for like an entire year, man. And I can just afford that. Although not many things do physical damage. I'm doing the occult thing. Oh no, I'm 2 tiers short. Ah, fuck. I kind of have to do the metallurgy workshop then. Okay, that's fine. 50 armor is still a lot. Man, I really would like to get some stacking fire alongside of my other dots. Intensive training course 400. I can maybe afford it, depending who it is. I can only just afford it. And it's a skeleton magus, dude. Plus 2 levels takes 8 weeks. I'll do it. Plus 2 levels is kind of a lot. And we'll go for the champion. Heck yeah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Man, I'm having such a blast with this. This is a lot of fun. I like this a lot. Level 3, 3, and 3. You are new. Applies elemental weakness. You do ice damage to just everybody. And you heal. 50% max life after one fight. Ugh. You do damage. You move 3 stacks from penalties applied to her at the start of each turn. And if she's not affected by penalties, the attack hits all monsters. So you gotta keep like a bit going at all times. And you? 70 air damage at the front replaces a penalty with a bonus at the start of one turn. You heal everybody at the start of each turn. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. You're not so bad. You're not so bad either. Boy, like, I'd like to say we just go with morale. But you replace your penalties for a bonus. You remove your penalties. Like, we just have to just straight up fight them. I think. We can at least maybe end rage, but they hurt so much. Yeah, let's try that. That'll prevent the Druidess for a little bit from doing damage to everybody. Adds 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks to each hero. Would be cool, but oh, they're all quite slow. That's a nice boost. They're all quite slow. Their fastest is 75. Heroes who have not taken any damage. Well, I mean, technically. Maybe. 30 air damage applies bleeding to the front, but she's just gonna buff up real bad. I need to do more stuff to like people in the back and all that. Like, I guess we can get you in there. You're just gonna die though, I'm sorry to say. Boy, I don't know about that. Alright, next trap. Try the poison dart? God, I don't know. I'm trying to damage him down here. This isn't ideal. Okay, and we can go for the standard thing here. We can maybe get the stun off. That seems okay. That seems okay. We'll get plus 50, so it'll be 70. Man, you're so slow. Let's go for Gromok instead, so her buff can speed them both up enough that we all go first. And then boss time. Yikes, I don't know. Boy, they're pretty good at mitigating those dots. So we'll do physical damage. You're more weak to nature damage, so we'll go for that. You're gonna get rid of that immediately, but we still did a pretty good amount of damage immediately. Sharp Horns applies bleeding. Places 1 penalty with a bonus. Double it up. You can only remove 1 of those. Ow! Fuck. Ice damage. And you turn that into a bit of armor. And you healed, and that entire fight did like basically nothing. Shit, man, they got a good synergy going on with everything. Ooh, you double triggered. How awesome. That's some damage. Burning Whip. Kill her dead. Die, 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 die. Apply haste, please. Ugh. Get me first. She's still faster than you? I thought it was plus 50. That haste. Oh, 40. Oh. Alright. Oh well. And 45 physical deals 100% of the final damage to the hero position behind the target. That should be okay, because you should die. Ugh. At the start of your turn. You didn't have any debuffs, so you hit everybody. That's fine. I don't really want to clear with the person in the front because they're going to die anyway. But oh well. It's insurance. She's gonna die. Okay, cool. You have all of the debilitations. And we will apply slow. And we'll also force in some bleed. Owa. Okay. Okay, she was last and then first. How annoying. Okay. 20 air damage and bleeding. Minus 15. That should do it. Bleeding 5 is so strong. Let's do that. A bit of damage to both, and that should take out the druid. Yeah, you can try to heal that. It won't help you any, though. Oh, man. Dude, champions. Holy shit, they synergize well. But 137 gold coins and a couple cool looking things, a skeleton lord, air damage to the front, ice damage to the back, or apply enrage to all skeletons at the start of a dungeon. Enraged 3. And use something in the center, 60 fire damage and applies fire weakness. Incineration jumps once to another hero if the target's fire resistance is negative. I'm assuming it'll still apply to the person in the front, or the target, right? And it says it jumps once, so I'm assuming then that means that if they're all negative by chance, it'll still just hop once, not twice, and apply to all of them. And demonic pendant we can upgrade. Significantly increase the chances of the demoralized at the start. But, like, I can't pass up these hero dudes. Like, these are fucking... Whoa, I'll go for you. Like, that enrage buff alone is pretty sweet for skeletons. I like me some skeletons. I don't really have any money, like, at all. So, event. One of your employees was found dead this morning. Must be some kind of retaliation after the brawl that occurred previously. Alright, Rip Borman. That's why you gotta be tough on them. Plunder. Find an artifact. 25% chance to lose somebody for 10 weeks. 10% chance of losing somebody for 3 weeks. We'll go for this. Artifact chance, some gold. 25% chance of losing somebody for 10 weeks, which is a long time. But oh well. The employees set crypt to the fire and it's on fire and stop. We got 88 gold. Here's an event. Office tour. While walking through the corridors, you notice a monster waiting for a job interview. You could hire the candidate right now without intermediaries. Another skeleton dude. A dead skeleton dude. I mean, technically, yeah, it's undead. I don't... What? I'll hire him. Okay. Let's go with... the adventurers. Let's take a break after that last one. Oofed. But they're still pretty strong, these guys. I'm not sure if it's worth it just going for the basic dudes anymore. Applies elemental weakness while attacking, sure. 50% of life to a monster at the start of one fight, yeah, fine. 33 nature damage to everybody. Okay. How are we handling this? Are we killing them or scaring them? Scaring them looks a little bit easier. But I got a couple cool skeleton guys. Maybe we can do a mix somehow. You just fuck up the front, you just fuck up the back. Well, also area, I suppose, a bit. Replaces penalties, randomly repositions, right, so it doesn't matter too much. Well... I don't know. Well, no, let's try Mandible in the back still. I'm thinking you're still basically dead. Like, you guys do fire and nature damage to everybody. Like, it's just... It's not gonna work out very well for you, I think. At all. It was nature and fire. Oddly, you've kind of got sort of the best chance. Sort of. Or are you? But we're just bleeding the front a lot, and that's just going to turn into a buff. That's the big concern here with, like, all of this. But there's not a whole lot I can really do here. Well, okay, hold on. No, if we go for morale, you both have an area morale thing. And you can maybe do a passive thing. And just get the stacks going, but I don't know if you're all going to be alive long enough, and I'd worry about the order more if it wasn't for the person who repositions. Ugh. Okay, and then a trap. Bone catapult. Hey, there's you. Okay. Well, let's get Will in there. Fuck, you're so fast. How much? 115 speed. Jeez. And we'll get you in there, because I think I got a skeleton the first fight, don't I? I think so. But you can do damage to the front or back, which is pretty cool. Well, no. Yeah, let's just go with that. That's fine. And then we'll go for the rallying horn. Buff up my boss man. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so they got the demoralized thing right off the bat, which is quite cool. So we can wreck their morale a little bit easier. Quickly, add 2 stacks to them. Go, 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 go. Ow. And then you doing that. So they got 6 on. And we will apply haste or apply slow. I guess either way. Oh, it's more just, do I want to really hurt the guy in the front? Or just want to slow them all, or hurt them all? Same outcome with the speed of the way, I suppose, though. And apply demoralize, minus 30 morale. Or demoralize in the back. Or the front. Yeah, Spectral Wave. 9 demoralize on him. And fuck up the front a bit. Awa. And oof. Okay. Spell time! Yeah, just whip her. Bang. He'll be spooked off as soon as he sees the... Actually, as soon as he sees this trap. Bang, he's out of here. That's a spooky horn. Oh, it sounds so frightening. I can't. I simply can't. And then it's 1v1. And I just go... Whoosh, and she's out of here. Okay. Ooh-ah. Ooh. Life resists or power. Honestly, I'll take the resists. If I could just make myself like super duper resistant to everything, because he's got so much health, the only way he can really be brought down as it currently stands is either he just gets whittled down over the weeks to the point where he's just worthless, or I'm fighting a group of dudes who make it so far and they're really good at debuffing and fucking up resistances and just one-shotting everything. Is generally the vibe that I'm getting, so getting his resistances up I think would be a pretty cool thing. And I'll try workout. Skip rope for a bit of health. Yeah, let's do that and we'll do the rings. There you go. Bit of both for you. Workout or an event. Let's go for another workout. Really working hard this week. +2 regeneration for some blood. Yes, please. So yours is 8 life per week now. Fantastic. And a course that I simply can't attend, so we'll try the event. Armchair Alchemist. You have caught the lab assistant with one of your artifacts, ready to try a transmutation. Of course, he hasn't asked for your permission, and you can see a book next to him entitled Alchemy for Dummies. He's thinking about turning my mysterious screwdriver, which gives multifunction, into an Aegis, so creatures gain 10 armor. Man, the multi-action is so good, though. You're fired. How dare you? A ceremony as gloomy as it should, just to make the adventurer's life worse. I'm curious. I'll bite. What is this? Ah. It fucks them up for a year. Okay, but I can't afford any of this. These are very expensive. Okay, good to know. There's a lot of events. I like that. There's a lot of events, a lot of different things throughout the week. A lot of reasons for you to just save up all of your everything, because the stuff that's expensive is actually really proper good. Like lasting an entire year is phenomenal. I like that. We can only go for adventures here, so be it. You take less damage from traps and also morale. You also heal after a fight, right? Okay. You do nature damage and elemental weakness to the dude in the back. You replace a penalty with a bonus. And you randomly reposition. It's an annoying group, but I think we can manage. We'll do, lead everybody. You do front, you do back, you do area. 34 fire. So put you in the middle, you'll be okay. You do air damage to the front, you're very air resistant. Although so are you. We'll try you in the front. You did nature in the back. Roma could be the guy for that. Damage and morale dealt increased by 30%. Although that doesn't really apply to the bleeds, but you still do 60 physical damage. We'll go for Gorok. Yeah. Well, no. No. We'll go for this dude, who is also a skeleton magus. Something to keep in mind. If I can maybe put you down for the next fight, that'd be great. That'd buff them both. Because I can at least on the front person or the back one, I get to choose, although you're really fire resistant. I can possibly get both bleed and fire on you at the same time, so you can't remove them both. Another trap. Flying dagger. Hopefully that finishes her off. And I can't get my cool skeleton dude up. Damn. But I can get you in. We can throw you in as well, sure, and also you. That seems like an okay enough group. Stacking the bleeds, with a bit of chance for poisons too. Oh, will you remove the demoralize instead of the bleed? That'd be fantastic. Apply demoralize. Fire column applies burn, so we get the bleeding and burn. Yeah, fire column. So you got morale loss and bleeding and fire. You can only remove one. And fire damage adds 2 stacks for her fire, for them bleed. Spear strike. You remove the fire and gain some haste. Player's still taking the bleed. We'll do, yeah, fire column in the front to finish her off. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. And you healed the fire guy. Alright, that's fine. Enjoy the bleed. And also the bleed, and the bleed. Kia! And yeah, actually. And then your front attacks can apply to him instead. Because he's pretty weak to physical, right? Yeah, minus 30 armor. Get out of here. Wrecked. Ooh, more bonuses for me. So I can upgrade my challenge, upgrade enslavement, or upgrade whiplash. Ooh. 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 I'm going for the morale thing, though. Because morale's the type of thing, I don't do a whole lot of morale damage up front. It's really something that I stack, and it just builds up over time throughout the entire dungeon. So when they're getting toward the end, they're either pretty much either broken or close to breaking, and if they're not, then they've got a fuckload of morale, and being able to just do a big screw your morale type thing with my main dude, I think it'd be a pretty cool bet. So that's why I'm going with that. Don't have a lot of money. We'll check the engineer though, it's been a little while. Ooh. Oh. I use you quite a lot. It turns out it reduces morale more. The enrage is still 3. But you know what? Minus 20 morale. Okay, fine. Plunder or business trip? We'll try business trip this time. Creatures have a 20% chance to gain enraged when they're attacked. If we didn't get one shot, that'd be great. Send away my spoopy ghost for 262 gold. Oh man, for 12 weeks. 12 weeks though. But man, artifacts, they're pretty good. Plunder or event. We've got adventurers or veterans next. Let's go for a plunder, see if we can do something nice before. Sacrificial altar, so I lose one of these guys. I'm not willing to risk that. Somebody out for 4 weeks. Pretty good chance of somebody out for 10 weeks, but a lot of money. Take the money. Ooh, we emerged unscathed. Aw, nice. Okay, and we'll go for... yeah, veterans.